E-flite with the new plane, track where they're at. Said I haven't seen. Add it in as we get it down.
Hello pilots and welcome back to Motion RC. Today we have another fun update to one of our legacy aircraft here at Motion RC. The Mirage 2000 has been around for a while but is a fantastic flyer, and with a few new updates it's even more fun than ever. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and assembly for you, going over some of the new changes to the Mirage along with the new paint scheme and showing you around it, how to set it up. So without further ado, let's get to unboxing this and I'll meet back with you in just a second. If you take the Mirage out of the box, you'll notice that the finish on it is very nice. It's a very flat, smooth finish over the entire aircraft, from the wings to the fuselage. All the components in it are finished out really nice, painted all over. There is no bare foam on this model. All right, now that you have the Mirage out of the box, it's time to give everything a quick looking over. Make sure there's no defects with it before we put it together. This is a good time to catch any issues that might be with your model. Shouldn't be, but this is the time to check. Tech specs for the Mirage 2000 V2. It has a 3658 1920 kV in-runner motor. The ESC is a 100 amp reversing ESC. Just plug in that extra wire into any open channel and you can use the reverse function of this model. It has 9-gram metal gear servos, 4 of them. Battery is a 6S 4000 to 5000 milliamp 35C or higher battery. The model has a takeoff weight of 77.6 ounces. The biggest change from V1 to V2 is the new paint job not having the tigers all over the outside of it. They are still included in the box for any customers that would like to put the tiger decals on the aircraft. All right, now that you have the model out of the box, the first step is going to be to glue the aft section of the tailpipe onto the fuselage of the aircraft. Take your white 2 glue that comes in the aircraft and smear that around the outside perimeter of it. If you'd like, take a little bit of sandpaper before adding your glue and rough that up, but for me it was just bare foam to bare foam. I put it right on there. After you have that part installed, there are 2 little ventral fins on the back section of the aircraft. Those just need to be glued on one by one. Let that all set up. If you want to, you can actually stand the aircraft up on the table while it dries. After that, we're ready to move on to the next stop. So step 2 of our assembly is to get our rudder installed. Pretty simple on this aircraft, it's all screwed together. Take and plug your one connector in, yellow to yellow, brown to brown. Then take the 2 screws that hold the top section of the vertical stabilizer on. There's one on each side of the aircraft. Then flip the model upside down, and you need a long screwdriver for this part, but you're gonna reach down through the hole and screw it in to the bottom section of the fuselage. That gets all 3 of your screws installed and your rudder affixed to the aircraft. Next step in the process, we need to start installing all the pieces that put the wings together. This is one of the few aircraft here at Motion RC that doesn't come with the retracts installed. It just made it where the box could be a little bit smaller. It's not that difficult to do. So before we do that, let's go on and just give everything a quick tug, make sure the glue is all good on our mounts. Then we're gonna take 4 screws and install the retracts into the wings. You'll see which one goes in which side because they're only gonna fit one way with the doors. Once you have them screwed down, you're gonna take some of your white tube glue again, run that around the outside perimeter of the wheel well, and then affix the little cover that's gonna cover up that wheel well. Once again, they only go one direction. You'll be able to kind of set them on there and figure out which side goes to which side. After you've done that, it's time to install our pylons onto the wings. These just glue in place, and then you'll have magnetic drop tanks that can be popped on and off at will from those pylons. Now that we have our wings put together, it's time to install them on the aircraft. It's very simple to do this. You're gonna slide your carbon spar into the fuselage, then take your wing halves and get them up near it. Now you have to actually pull the wires in through the fuselage and up to the front. You'll see there's the long ones for the ailerons, and then the landing gear ones are already on a Y-harness out there on the wing. Plug all that together, pull them through, make sure you put the wires down into the trough and slide your wings on. After you get them all the way on, you can then go on ahead and put those 4 screws that hold your 2 wing halves onto the model. Next, we need to install our nose cone. It's a magnetic nose cone, so no big deal here. Just put it on, line it up, then add your pitot tube to the front of the aircraft. And then you're gonna glue on the refueling probe that goes on the front of the Mirage. Last little bit to do is put the little bits and bobs on. There's an antenna on the bottom, 2 on the sides of the fuselage, and 2 on the top of the rudder. All right, that gets the Mirage all put together. From here, you just need to add your favorite radio to the model. There's not a lot going on here. You have elevons, rudder, retracts. Very simple setup. If you would like to add a gyro, it only makes it fly better. You can do a hobby eagle from here at Motion RC if you choose. We love to see our customers enjoying their models with the latest technologies, and I love a gyro, especially on a smaller airplane like this that's doing lots of high alpha. Really makes it fly good. But I am gonna fly it for the flights you guys have seen, if it isn't already out, without one at first, because I like to show that. Well guys, I'm super excited to see the Mirage get all the updates, from the reversing ESC to the most powerful in-runner motor we have available for the 70mm aircraft. I'm sure this is gonna be one fun model to fly. Well, as always, whether it's land, sea, or air, Motion RC has everything you want. Keep coming back, guys. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.